we got a recent build of Block Shop. So we're going to give that a try. We're going to see what it's like. I haven't spent a lot of time actually playing this game, which is kind of funny because I hang out in Foolbox's stream like all the time. But we were chatting and he gave me a recent copy of his build that has all the cool stuff that he's been putting into the Steam trailer and everything, which I'm showing off here. So I thought I'd take a few minutes and try out this game, see what I think about it. I'm going to be really critical about it, just as a service to Foolbox, not because I'm a jerk. I'm sure I'm going to love it. So yeah, let's have some fun. Let's see what this is like. So once again, this is going to be Block Shop by Foolbox Studio. Okay, so here it is. Here's Block Shop, created by Foolbox Studio. Been following them for a while. Let's see what it's like. Get to work. Alright, so the level select screen is already a little intimidating because I'm not quite sure where to go. I think this is something Foolbox said was a little confusing. I know it confused me the first time I looked at it, because the first thing I did is I just like jumped right into the middle. Oh, he did add labels on it though. That's cool. Ooh, benchmark things. Okay, that's some like debugging stuff. Okay, let's just start at the beginning. Oh, that's satisfying. I like that. Oh, there's a tutorial. Drag and drop machines on the belt board to place them. Place conveyors by clicking on a machine and dragging in the direction you want the conveyor to go. You can also erase buildings with the right click. Alright. Okay, this one's gonna be pretty hard. Try something dev. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you got some coffee with you, it looks like. Got some bean juice, as they say. Thanks for joining the stream. This is a weird, unusual stream. Normally I'm programming. I'm a programmer, and I make indie games on my stream. But this stream and my previous stream, I thought I would feature some of my favorite Twitch streamers' video games. So that's what I'm doing today. Thank you for joining. Okay, so back to onboarding. Here we go. I'm gonna click here. Oh, it actually stopped. There it goes. Right on. Ooh, look at all the fancy effects. It's so pretty. I feel so accomplished. I drew a line, but no, it's good. It's a good, okay, that's interesting. Okay, first of all, this shouldn't be there. Just to be critical. I feel bad being like ultra critical, but like that shouldn't be there. At least it doesn't do anything. Okay, let's see. Expanders and shrinkers. Expanders can scale blocks to a bigger size, shrinkers can scale blocks to a smaller size, but that also means they can scale down a block to nothingness. Oh! Expanders and shrinkers need to have one input and one output. Okie dokie. Okay. So let's do that. Let's make this guy big. Make that guy small. There we go. That's cool. Alright, next level. Squishers. Make them vertically. They can also compress blocks into nothingness. Alright. Squishers need to have one input and output. Okay, makes sense. I keep wanting to... Oh, okay. This tricked me last time, and it tricked me so bad I made a bug report about it. But now I understand. I cannot click on the exit. This is the entrance, and I believe Foolbox fixed this by making these glowy, open, closey things. However, I feel like anywhere that you can't click needs to have a bit more input when you try to click, or maybe when you're hovering over it. If I hover over this, it tells me I can click on it, but this is a lack of information to tell me I can't click on it, and as a brand new player, I don't understand that. So I'm sitting here and I was getting frustrated. I mean, not that frustrated, right? But I was getting frustrated. So I'm gonna start on this way and go back this way. There we go. Hey, try something dev. How is my audio levels? I'm really sensitive to it because last time I did a recording, the whole thing was garbage because my audio and the game audio were the same level and you couldn't hear anything I was saying. So I just want to make sure that it's good. Let me know. I would appreciate it. Awesome. Good to hear. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, it's all griping. It's going don't. Let's put that in there. Squish that there. Ooh, satisfying sounds. Rotators. They rotate blocks. Yeah, at this point they're getting cheeky with the tutorial. You can rotate blocks clockwise or counterclockwise. Rotations need to have an input and output. Okie doke. Makes sense. I've learned. Okay, we'll put this one there. Put that one there. Feeling good. Okay. Splitters. Let's see, this is where all my factorial knowledge is going to come in handy. Okay. Ooh, that's a good tutorial. I like. Oh, hey. Okay, so you have to have a splitter. That makes sense. There we go. Cool. I feel like timing is going to be an interesting part of this game. So eventually it's going to come to a point where I'm going to have it split, do some stuff, and come back together. And I'm going to want to make sure that it happens on the correct beat. I feel like it would be helpful to be able to pause the conveyor belts, set up everything, and then start it, or even do like one step at a time for the trickier levels. And maybe that's a mechanic that opens up after the tutorial levels, because that's too complicated for this. This is too easy. But eventually there's going to come a time where the timing is important. All right, let's see. Stackers, place 2 blocks on top of each other. Okay, the block traveling in a straight line will always be the one on the bottom. That's good to know. I've been wondering about that since I've been watching them program this. It seemed like I didn't really understand how the stackers work, but now I do because I read the tutorial. All right. So what goes on bottom? This one goes on bottom, so that needs to be a straight line. There we go. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Oh, that's a new inverter. Ooh, inverter can produce a negative version of a block. That means the whites will become blacks and vice versa. They will invert all colors present on a block. Inverters need one in and one out. Okie doke. Yeah, I guess how else could you do a tutorial? That's pretty much it. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're so close now. Assembly blocks allow you to fuse 3 blocks together. The block's thickness and orientation need to be taken into account while setting up the assembler. Interesting. Oh, that's crazy. I'm kind of curious how he actually programmed this guy, because this is not... You can come up with any shape at the end of the day. Like, I feel like with other games you would have some kind of dictionary of all the possible combinations of everything, but now you can't do that with the number of rotations and colors and stuff like that. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Hooray. Alright. Oh, this is fun. Okay, now I get to use my brain. So we're going to split this over here. It's going to expand. Wait, is that it? Which one's the splitter? Okay, the expand is going there. And then we need to stack that up there and this around here. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that was incredibly satisfying, figuring that out and putting it together. Man, this is gonna appeal to a certain kind of audience, and I think I'm part of that audience. I mean, any developer. Seems like it's just gonna be on the money. Yeah, thank you. So we need a stacker, that much is clear. This one goes on bottom, so it needs to be a straight line. This one goes on top. I feel like that was actually easier than the previous level, but I guess that makes sense. I was at the end of the onboarding levels, and now I'm at the junior level, which kind of needs to almost be like it's a second tutorial for everyone who thinks they're too good for the tutorial. So I don't mind that this one was easier than the last one. There's no tutorial for Slicer. I don't know what Slicer is. It's alright. I bet I'll figure it out. Okay, so this is interesting. This is big and that's small, so I definitely need a shrinkinator. I need a stacker. So if we're gonna have a stacker, this should be there, and then this goes across because I want it to be on bottom. I want the big square to be on bottom. And then I think this just kind of goes on top. There we go, and then this goes right there. Boop. This is so good. You know, at first I thought the fireworks were going to be a bit too much, but it's just good enough. And it doesn't make a lot of noise. Like, I guess whenever I was watching the stream, I thought it was going to be like, and I'm like, the last thing I want is a whole bunch of ruckus in my game. I just want to, like, be rewarded and move on. And this accomplishes that. Also, I just noticed this is like a 3D shape, and these doors open up. I don't think that was there before. That is really good. I like that. Like, you can kind of see right here. It's so obvious that this is going into some kind of machine and coming out some other side. This is good. Yeah. I don't quite understand it. Oh, it's a splitter. Alright. Rockin'. This is definitely... Oh, that was kind of weird. Did you see that? Yeah, it like slid in there. I'm not sure that was intentional, but it did draw my attention. But yeah, looking right there, it just randomly appears from some side. That's odd. Okay. So we need an inverter. Right there, and then we need a splitter. Or I guess, can this like go out two ways? No, it can't. No, it cannot. So we want a splitter here then. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, so this is going well. I don't have a lot to say about that level. Gotta have stacker. Now, the one on bottom needs to be rotated first. And then we need a splitter here. Wait, yeah. So this will go on top. And then we need a stacker. No, wait. We already have a stacker. We got a rotator. A counterclockwise rotator. Wait. I think I messed it up. Aw, man. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. We want a stacker. Wait, no. After I put a machine down, I guess there's no way I can pick up the machine and move it. Like, it's kind of stuck there, isn't it? Yeah, I guess, like, I'm naturally trying to, like, do button combinations. But once it's there, it's just kind of there. So if I change my mind, I guess I just have to delete it. But, like, what I did a second ago is I accidentally put it up here. And if I want it down there, the only option is to go down there and do it again. Also, do these not have hotkeys? Oh, they do have hotkeys. Aw, look at you. And they were the first thing I tried, too. So, good on ya. Good on ya. I kind of want... I wonder... I feel like somewhere there should be some kind of indicator that lets me know what the hotkey buttons are, but I did just sort of figure it out on my own, so that's solid. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. I want a stacker. This needs to go on top, so I do want to rotate it, and then I need a splitter. So that goes on top, and then I rotate it, and that should give me a tall one there. That's a splitter, right? Yeah. When I mouse over it here, it doesn't tell me what it is, which is, it's going to be obvious once I learn it, but I kind of forgot that that was splitter. Anyway. Ew. Very good. Like, part of me wants to just jump to a really hard level and see if I could knock it out. but I'll just keep going in order. What does this do? Oh, it doesn't tell me what it does, but I'm gonna assume... Oh, okay, return to the level select screen. No, thank you. Oh, look at this. That's pretty cool. Now, I just did the scroll wheel and it made it disappear, which is probably, I mean, which is fine, right? But I think I expected the scroll wheel to change which one I was looking at, which in Godot, a scroll wheel moving is considered a click. So I bet Foolbox just has like a click event on there and it made it go away. But, so I don't know. I guess it would be handy if scrolling the mouse wheel would change what one I was looking at. Man, that's really nitpicky, but I don't know. That's how I felt. Okay, so we got a split, because we need this on both sides. Oh no, this is going to be interesting. We need to combine these. What's the combiner, the assembler? Yeah, so that goes up there, that goes there, that goes there, and then this goes up there. And then it splits out to both sides. Nice. That was cool. That was a little tricky. That's the thing with puzzle games, right? You gotta know exactly how to, like, the difficulty spikes are gonna be impossible to get right every single time. But I felt like that was a really good example of a difficulty spike. I happened to get it, but like my first guess was wrong. But there's only so many machines and options you have on these junior levels. Like if you're stuck, it won't be for long. I don't know. It's just really good level design. So good job. Okay, let's see. This is interesting. So it needs to shrink. And I'm guessing it's going to need to shrink right at the end. So probably there. We need... This one's actually got me a little confused. Okay. It needs to rotate as well. And this one needs to expand. This is going to be kind of tricky. Yeah, I'm a little confused. So, oh wait, if I squish it this way, what comes out? A very tiny square. That's good. I don't think I need that after all. Man. What does the slicer do? Not that. It's unclear to me what the slicer does at this time. Okay. I bet this is really obvious. I mean, I'm sure it's obvious to someone who's already played. Like, that still seems right. This can only go here. It has to be something that takes 2 inputs. Is it on top of that? Oh, that didn't expand it the way I expected. Okay, I guess it's already at its maximum height, so it can't get bigger, so that's not the right answer. It doesn't like that. I'm kind of surprised it... Oh, I guess it wouldn't, because that would be too tall. Interesting. I'm trying to use all 3 spaces, but maybe I don't need to? Oh, maybe I need the inverter. This one has me stumped. So remember in the last level I was like, the difficulty spike is going to happen soon? It happened. So that shrunk it. Yeah, that has one input. Yeah, this is hard. I think I figured it out. Hold on. Hold on, I think I figured it out. If we just put this on top of that and then expand it. Ah, it didn't work. Man, I really thought I had it. Because that's the right shape. I just want it to be bigger, so I wanted to expand it. I don't know, let's try slicer. Still don't know what slicer does. Man, I feel like I'm so close now. Yeah, let's go. Man, that was hard. So, what tripped me up on there, just to explain why I was so confused, this horizontal white bar, it made me think I needed to do that first thing and then somehow sandwich the black bars on the left and the right, rotate the whole thing so that it would be, you know, black, white, black, and then rotate it again. Like, there was no way that my train of thought made any sense. But this makes sense now. So I just make the sandwich. I make the little Oreo sandwich and then squish it. Because it's so small. That should have been my takeaway. I should have recognized that the answer was very small. It was 1 square. So it's a 3x3 grid. It's a 3x3. It's not even 3x3. It's like 27 by 27, because this is a 3x3 grid inside of a 3x3 grid. I don't know, I'm talking crazy. Let's move on. Oh my god. Okay. So let's start from the bottom and work our way up. The bottom is this guy. So that's already complicated because that has to go in a straight line. Huh. Okay, if that has to go in a straight line, then the stacker must go there. This way, that'll be on bottom. Okay, the next one is the horizontal bar. So let's do that, and then let's go like that. Boom! First try. First try. That felt good. This is a good game. The music is good. It is getting a little repetitive, and I'm only 26 minutes into it. It's fine. I like the music, but it needs like a second track or more. But I love like the bassy beat to it. I think it's very good. So it's a solid track. Just think you need a little bit more. Also, the sound effects are really good in this game. I don't notice them and they clue me into what I want to do or need to do. So it's like just enough. Okay, so this seems not too hard. What if I do that? Okay, that's too small. So do I need to expand it first? Yeah, maybe. And then squish it. Yeah, and then that's on bottom. This is gonna be tricky. So, whew, I'm gonna be nervous whenever it gets time to do like the inverters. I won't be able to think about it. I wonder if this one needs an inverter. Kind of feel like with these junior levels, removing the options that we don't need could still kind of be handy. Because this is getting complicated and I already am like, I don't know. Obvious, I probably don't, well, I might need the counterclockwise and clockwise. But yeah, even like a hint. You know what this needs? A hint option. Like, where does one machine go? Or get rid of the options that you don't need. Like, some way. Like, right now, if I can't solve the puzzle, I have two options. Skip it, or look up the answer online, which ruins it forever. So, it would be nice if there is, like, a incremental, hint system. But, you'd have to do that for every single level. That's always fun. Anyway. Let's see. I wonder if I can stack these guys. It's confusing because that's going to be in the middle. But, like, I want to get these two. I mean, do I even need both of them? Maybe that's the secret. Like, here's what I'm thinking. If we go to here and we split, when we make it bigger. Let's go here, make it bigger. No, because I still need to get it. The game looks great. Can you get it from Steam? Oh, yeah. So you can wishlist it on Steam right now. So there's their website. Let me pin this, actually. Good call. Something went wrong. I've been hearing about pinning issues. There we go. So you cannot buy it yet, but you can wishlist it right now. And, obviously I have. I'm not logged in on my Firefox browser, but on my regular browser. So I can't wait to buy it. Kind of feel like I have to buy it now. I guess I don't owe him anything, but seems like I should buy it since I'm getting to play it for free. But I was gonna buy it anyway. Point is, there's a Steam page for it. Go check it out. You can play it for free right now. There's a Foolbox. Yeah. Foolbox Studio Itch. Check them out. Okay. So, I was trying to get clever with the sneaky way, of making this. Maybe I can combine these two. What is the assembler? Like so. What happens here? It just doesn't work. Oh no. That seems weird. So if it's coming in from the left and the right, it just is completely broken. Huh. Interesting. Is there any other way to put these together? Oh no. I'm just looking. Why is nothing coming out the other side? I would have expected a black block to come out the left here with another block on top of it. Oh, this is an assembler, not a stacker. Okay, that gave me what I expected. Hey. Okay, it's just not letting me do that. I see. So maybe I can put a stacker here and make this one go straight across. Okay, and now I just need to expand this guy. Oh, but see, this needed 2. Ah, jeez. So if I expand this and then squish it, like that gives me that shape. Man. Huh. This can't take multiple inputs, right? No. Man, so much. This is not easy. Remember when I was like, oh, I should skip really far ahead and see if I can complete it? I'm very glad I didn't do that. Like, I feel like these are the ingredients it has to have. So what are different ways you can combine things? These all take one in and one out. A splitter makes it go multiple ways. I don't think I want that. A stacker seems like pretty useful. Oh, an assembler. Okay, I've been thinking about this all wrong. Hold on. What does that give me? Assemblers are confusing. Okay, that gives me half the shape. Right? And then how do I do the rest? That's not it. I think I got stuck. No. Let's see. Why isn't this giving me... I guess I would have expected kind of a box. I guess that's backwards. A normal box with one on the left. So I would have had this square, this square, this square, and then this one in the middle when I came out here. That's not how it's working. And I'm not quite sure I understand why. Okay, well, let's just keep it going. Yeah, let's keep it going. We're going to expand it. We're going to squish it. That gives me that. And we're going to stack it. Cool! Okay, yeah, once I remembered the assembler, that was the secret. Interesting. So, I feel like specifically the assembler needs a bit more feedback to the player when it's not working, because I don't quite understand why it didn't work for me. and I just accepted it and moved on, but I still don't quite understand why I couldn't get the shape I wanted earlier. But this works. So let me go back to the documentation. The assembler needs to have 3 inputs. Okay, so if it only has 2, let's say you have 2 inputs and 1 output, or 1 input and 1 output, there needs to be some kind of indicator on the machine that it's wrong, that it needs more inputs. In fact, once you have an output, here's what I would do. If you have a machine, and let's say it has 2 inputs, as soon as you create any outputs, you should show an open door for the other input with nothing going into it. And that would clue me in to say, oh, I need to have some kind of input here. Like I need to feel that space because it's missing right now. You could even make it where it has like half of a conveyor belt connected to nothing, not even moving. And I think that would be really clear to give me a hint as a player, like, oh, I have to put some kind of input here. The only downside, I guess, is that that would only work for the assembler, because the other thing that requires multiple inputs, the stacker, I think that can have 2 or 3. Oh no, it's just 2. So in this case, if this one has an output, maybe both of these doors? No, that would be too confusing. I feel like both doors could be open, but no conveyor belt. And then you can fill it up, and as soon as you fill one in, it closes the other side. Maybe that's not the best solution. For the assembler, it works really well, though. Like, this is wrong, but I have no way of understanding it's wrong unless I remember the documentation, which, when I was playing, I did not remember it. Anyway. Okay, associate. I've graduated. Yay. Cheers to me. Let's go back to the level select. I want to see what it looks like. Yay, that's very fulfilling. I wanted to see that. I was curious if I was going to get squares filled in. Hey, Captain! Fortune Favorite! What brings you here, I wonder? Why would you be interested in me playing a Foolbox studio game? It's good to have you on my stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the follow. Good to have... Let's see. You can see I've made it pretty far. I've got 18 squares done. Let's see. I love the transition work on this. I know, you can never have enough servers. Are you like me? Do you have a folder that is just Discord servers for Twitch streamers? Because that's my folder. And like the 4 or 5 servers at the top of that folder, I go to every day and I'm like on it. But if you fall below that threshold, I will never see you there. I don't know. There's too many Discord servers, but like, I don't know what else to do. I want to have my own place. All right, let's get to work. Associate level 1 time. Here we go. You're trying to be more active? I see you around. I see you. Okay. This is one that seems quite easy. You gotta shrink it. We gotta stack it. This one. Yeah, you're okay. You don't need to gripe at me. Okay. Let's do that. We'll do that. And then we got a stack here. That didn't work. Oh no. The black square isn't big enough. Okay, alright. Let's think about this a different way. Let's shrink first. That was kind of funny. And there's not much more we can really do here. Because if we do that, what else can we do? Nothing. So I don't think it goes like that. You also have your own server, but I don't push it much because I realize it will fall into obscurity if I push it now. I know. It's a difficult thing. I don't know. What's your server for? For your channel as well? For your Twitch stream? Alright, let's see here. Thinking hard. Oh, for your studio. Oh, right on. That's cool. Now I'm really much more curious about what that is. Sorry, I'm just like staring at my screen. I don't think it's assembler. That doesn't make sense. Stacker doesn't work the way I was doing it, because I just end up with a nice little donut. I started a studio this year. I'm trying to do game dev as a professional hobby. Cool. Good for you. I'm doing game dev as a hobbyist. Like if I shrink this, now I just have a small donut. That's not useful. So I need something else. How can I put a machine here that takes 2 inputs and gives me something that'll turn into what I want? Okay, maybe I need to... If I shrink it down... Okay, it has a stripey bit. Okay, it has a stripey bit. Maybe that's part of the trick. So that'll give me that shape. And then what if we have a stacker here? Oh, here. There we go. There we go. And now we squish it. You ready? Ooh! Man, so fulfilling. This is such a good game. Like, this was a fantastic puzzle because there was only room for 3 machines, and this one had to go into a, well, this had to be a combiner with 2 inputs. That had to be a combiner with 2 inputs, which made it obvious that it was a stacker, because there's nothing else. It could be. Well, I guess it could be an inverter. But like, that's how I solved that. This kind of feels like a Sudoku puzzle, where the whole thing is very confusing, and then you break it down one at a time, and you fill in the things that must be, and then all that's left is everything it could be, and then you just figure it out from there. Like, it's great. Yeah. Yeah, are you saying this game, you haven't played this game yet, but it looks really good? I feel the same way. I tried it out a couple of times just on the website, but I was always kind of busy whenever I tried it out. I didn't really put in the time, but like now that I've gone through the tutorial and gone through a few levels, like this is very fun. I'm gonna be sad whenever I beat all the levels, assuming that I ever beat all the levels. Let's see, what time is it? 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to stop here in a little bit. Probably 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. Oh, this is a fun one. I need to make a gel bar window with just 1 pane. So we need... Yep, I feel I need to set a long afternoon aside because I probably won't be able to put it down. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I wish I had more time right now. This is going to be the kind of game that would really thrive with a community of players making more levels. Because as soon as I beat this game and I run out of levels, I'm gonna set it down and then I will never pick it back up. I mean, maybe after a couple of years or something. But if I could make my own levels at any time, or if I could play a daily level created by the community or something like that. And that makes things so much more complicated. But like, this is the kind of game that would really thrive from something like that. Oh, is he looking to add a level editor? Oh, fantastic. Well, that's a good idea. I approve of that idea. Yeah, some kind of way to submit levels, vote on levels, play a daily level. If not, he really should. I agree. Your audience is telling you should do this, Foolbox, when you watch this. Man, I really should have made it where I had a box on my stream that was like rolling around just for this one stream. All right, let's see. I feel like you gotta split. This will go in the middle. All right, let's see. I think I know what we need to do. We need to expand this one, and then we need to stack it. Why didn't this expand? Okay, because it needs to shrink first. We gotta shrink it, and then expand it. Boom, 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 boom. Jail bar, window, figured it out. I'm gonna put myself in for a promotion. Okay, this one scares me because, one second. Totally random aside, I set myself up a makeshift stream deck using streamer.io. It's got some cool stuff. I got a streaming mode, which makes me disappear. Got a face only mode. I got a begin. Forgot that just muted me. And then I also have a panic mode. Are you ready for this? That was panic mode. Okay. I was really excited. I spent like all weekend working on that. This level scares me because there's a lot of space and the solution, like the end result seems like it should be very easy. But like there's so much space, I don't think it's going to be easy. Let's start with this, because this is the only way that I can use this space. That's the only way. So let's start with that. And let's make it split. Let's make it split right here. Okay, because we definitely need two, so there has to be a splitter somewhere. So let's do that. Man, maybe that space just isn't used. Because that just doesn't seem right. Because it kind of seems like at the end of the day it's going to do something like that. So let's try this. Let's do an expander here. There we go. And then let's squish it down. And then actually this one goes on top. Man, this is going to be hard. Maybe now that I have this, I could split it? There's not room though. I don't need a splitter here if I do that then. Okay, hold on. Let's get it to the right shape. Oops. Okay. Let's expand it. Squish it. Okay, so now we have the right thingamajigger. Let's split this guy. This is feeling good. And then let's assemble it here. Oh no, we gotta rotate this guy. Okay, hold on. So we wanna rotate that guy instead. No. I'm guessing this is wrong. Okay, hold on. Wait, why was it wrong? It was wrong because if we look at the lines, the vertical one has to be on bottom. The vertical one has to be on bottom. And whenever you have a stacker, the one that goes straight through will be the one on bottom. And right now it's on top. The order in which they were compressed, really? Stacked. But yeah. I knew this was going to happen, though. I was prepared. So... Whenever it's eaten inside the machine, like it's currently holding something, you know how in Factorio, if you press Alt, you can see what's currently inside the machine? I would like that, because right now, the only way I can see what's inside this machine is by, like, spitting it out. And so, I have to keep thinking, I have to keep remembering what is inside of this. And in this case, I wanted to know, is it vertical or horizontal? And like, yeah, I could go through it. You haven't played Factorio? Oh, it's my favorite video game. Like, let me take that back. Undertale is my favorite video game. But Factorio is the best made game I've ever played. It's perfect. Okay. So that's what I want. So this is on bottom now. This is on top. I feel like I tried this a second ago and it didn't work. Maybe I did an assembler instead of a stacker. There we go. Jeez, yeah, you just keep getting drugged back into Notia. Yeah, I hear that. I learned about that game recently and really enjoyed it. I saw it on Pirate Software stream, of all places, of course, and really enjoyed it. Alright, I'm gonna have to end it really soon, so we're gonna do something dumb. We're gonna skip ahead mid-level 4. This is my last puzzle. Oh my god. I'm completely overwhelmed. Oh, lordy. Okay. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. So, we need to get a few guys. Okay, we need to get a few guys. I feel like we need a assembler somewhere. We're gonna need an inverter. Let's get some white boys over here. That sounded weird. Okay, let's see. Best of luck. Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. I'm not gonna be able to do it, but oh, you know what? If I go out this way, this is interesting. I can spit them out like so. Maybe I should do that one as well. So I have like some more supply over here, and then I can invert this guy. Maybe I could do it one more time. And then I can invert one so that I have some white ones here. I don't know how I'm going to get on the left and the right, though, if I do it like that. Man, there's just no way. So... Like, that gives me this guy. That's pretty cool. Dude. I wonder if Foolbox has never actually solved these difficult puzzles. I wonder if he just started putting down random factories. He just created a grid and just put down 100 random factories. And then was like, alright, that's the... now solve it. Try to figure out what I did. Seems really hard. I don't know. I've made a puzzle game once, and that was basically how I did it. I started from the answer and worked my way backwards to the start. And I was like, alright, that's the puzzle. Now you figure out how to do it from the start. Which, now that I think about it, maybe that's how I should think about it. Yeah, no, I have no idea. You've defeated me, Foolbox. What? There we go. He just kept selecting things until he made a cool shape and then reduced the shape. Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe so. The secret will die with him. Or maybe I'll interview him for my podcast coming up in 2027. Alright. It's the end of the stream. I gotta go. I knew I didn't have a whole lot of time. Press plus and backwards on my keyboard. Hey, Foolbox, good of you to make it. It's not working. Plus and minus on my keypad. Let's see. Unless you mean number pad. Yeah, it's specifically the number pad. Very cool. He said, what? Yeah, okay, so... Just so you know, I don't have a number pad. I actually bought one. And this was a recent purchase. But, if I hadn't had this, I wouldn't be able to speed up and slow down. Think about all the seconds I would have lost combining things way too slowly. Booyakasha. I'm losing at incredible speed now. I'm actually losing faster than it's creating blocks at this point. I think the shortcut's fine. I just think you also need to include equal sign and hyphen so that on a regular 72 keyboard layout, I can press those instead. Or just like up and down arrow. Like an up and down arrow seems fine. You're not using up and down for anything else. Anyway, I really gotta end the stream. Thank you for letting me try out this game. I got pretty far. I don't know if you like just got here, but like I didn't do bad. In 1 hour of play, I made it to Associate Level 3. I got stuck a few times. Feedback. Oh, I do want to see these levels though. Good lord. Let's see if this crashes my screen. Oh, I feel like there needs to be a seizure warning. That looks very crazy. Oh my god, settle down. I don't know what's happening. What just happened? I'm broken. I don't know why I'm here. Okay, seizure warning is gone. Everything is fine now. I do apologize for that. Although I'm pretty sure I clicked on benchmark 1 and it took me to benchmark 9. Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh, I crashed it. I completely crashed it. The benchmark levels don't matter, but I just broke your game. So I feel like that's the best way to end the stream. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Be sure to check out my Discord and check me out on Ko-fi if you had a good time. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening. Raid now. Bye-bye.